Hey everyone, thanks for joining me live. Elaine here with Sweet Stampin' Live. It's another Tuesday, is it the first Tuesday in? I get my dates mixed up in February. Yes, it's the first Tuesday. So I hope you had a great weekend. We had a huge storm here in the Bay Area, and a lot of people had their power out and a lot of trees were blown down, but luckily we didn't lose power and we're safe and we're good. So thanks for the concern. Hey Pam, hey Jeanne, thanks for joining. And just a lot of cleanup now for the tree companies. And one of my friends had a tree poke through her roof, and so her roof is leaking. So we're pretty lucky we survived it. We're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna check here and here, and we're good. Yay! So happy February, happy Valentine's Day, happy New Year, happy Ice Cream Day, that was the 3rd, and happy Love Day, that's the 20th. February is such a fun month because I love Valentine's Day, and to me it's not like a sweetheart day, it's more of a, show your love day. And of course I love Chinese New Year, and my mom's birthday falls around Chinese New Year. She goes by the lunar calendar, so every year I have to call her up and say, Mom, when's your birthday this year? Because I don't know what it is on the lunar calendar. But she does have like a set birthday like on her birth certificate, but she still like so I ask her, which day are you celebrating your birthday today, the Gregorian calendar or the lunar calendar? So typically it's the lunar calendar. So I made some Chinese themed cards for her and sent those off today for her birthday. So when you pop on, I would love if you would say hi. Hey Denise, and let me know where you're from and how your weather is. Let's see, cloudy in Southern Oregon. Yep. And you had a big tree come down. Yeah, because you were in California. So yeah, we had this huge storm. And luckily most of the big trees around us have already either fallen down or we've taken them down. So we don't really have a whole lot of big trees around us. But the first winter we were here, we had a huge tree almost fall on our house from a storm, but the telephone line caught it before it fell through our roof. It was a miracle. It was kind of amazing. Okay, let's get started though. I have a lot of really fun things to show you today. I'm really excited. And the first is the raffle prize from last week. Was part of the Be Mine Suite, the Hearts and Flowers. And so now I'm going to go to our random name picker here. And where did that go? Okay, let me go back here. We have display, but I don't see the display on here. So that's interesting. It says camera number 3. Okay, but I'll just spin it and I'll announce the winner. I know it's more fun to see, but here we go. We're spinning. All right, okay. Oh, just barely Melanie Foy. So congratulations, Melanie. You have the Hearts and Flowers cute adhesives. So write your name down. Melanie Foy. Yay. And then this week, really, really pretty. I love these so much too. Gonna reach for them. Are the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock gems, foiled gems. So there's like little bits of gold glitter in there. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna use it today, so you'll see them. So to win the prize, please comment, please share, and I would love to hear what you think of the cards. Christine, oh, you're in the mountains in Northern California. So good. Did you get hit by the storm at all, Christine? I think most of California got it, at different times. Okay, so today we are playing with the Forever Love Suite. And I honestly, I don't make a lot of wedding cards or anniversary cards. I make them occasionally, so this is nice. I'll make some, to have for later. But basically, I just changed out the sentiments and made thank you and birthday cards, because that's what I mainly need is thank you and birthday cards, like all the time. So let's go back here and back here. Okay, so we're gonna do the Forever Love Suite, and let's change to this view here, and let's start with the bundle. So here's the Lifetime of Love bundle. This is in the suite. So you have these really pretty flowers, and then you've got the sentiments, which are mostly like forever and always, wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness, congratulations on your wedding day, love you, you could use for any time. And I did use, congratulations to make a congratulations card, and that works. But I decided to use, reach over here, the circle saying set, because I really like the thank you and the happy birthday. So I'm going to be using those. And then also the suite has, of course, the designer series paper, and one side has the foil on it, so it's specialty paper, and then the other side has a design on it. So one side foil, other side is the design. And there is a piece of the cardstock that you can cut out with the dies. So I wanted to show you that because it's really cool. And I discovered an extra as well, so I'll show you that one too. So this flower die goes here, and this flower die goes here, and then you have this leaf die that you can use to cut out the leaves. And then you have this like bunch of flowers die that you can use to cut out those flowers. So I love it when they do this coordination. I think it's really cool. And I noticed, because I was trying to figure out what dies went with what images, that this die right here can also cut out this. You see that? It doesn't quite cut the end here on the right, but it's a perfect fit for the left. Perfect. And then all you have to do is trim around the leaf. So most of your work is done. So I cut out these as well. So I cut out, the regular ones, and then I cut this one out too. So that's this one. And then these are like the, normal ones that you would cut out. So I cut them all out, and I have all these pieces here that we're gonna use to make some cards. So I'm gonna put these dies back on, and then of course you must have noticed that the dies have this gorgeous wreath die, really, really pretty. And it also has this like oval die, which is really, really cool. You might have seen these in some cards because it's super pretty. So I gotta play Tetris here. Squeeze that in there, and I'm not always good at putting it back together how I had it, but anyway, I'll get it back together. So really cool that the dies coordinate with the paper. I just wanted to show you that. And I want to start by showing you a couple cards that I made, and the cards for my class this week for my card kit. Oh, but I got to show you, of course, we have the gems, and then this pretty peacock metallic ribbon. It's got gold in it, so hopefully you can see that. And it's super pretty. And those are part of the suite as well. And then one more thing that's part of the suite are these gold foiled flowers cards and envelopes. So the cards are like this. One side looks like this, and the other side looks like that. And so, of course, I cut them in half because then you can get double the cards, right? So I'm going to show you some things with these that I did as well. So, and with the envelopes too. I trimmed off some of these. So I'll show you what I did with that too. Lots of fun tips and tricks to show you here today. Okay, so I've got these 3 cards for my card kit. So if you place a $35 order using this host code, you can just email me and tell me that you would like this kit, and I will send it to you, just like that. It's really, really pretty. So look at that gold piece right there. And I covered it up. Shame on me. But really, really pretty. And then here's the wreath one. Just gorgeous. And then the gems look so pretty with it. And then this one is a little fun fold card so that I can show off, you know, more of the designer series paper. And then I just cut these out of the designer series paper to make like my own little bouquet. Okay, so those are the cards. And then I wanted to show you these cards. So you see here, I have cut off the envelope like so. I went chop. And then these envelopes can still be used. You just put, you know, some adhesive across the top because you've cut off the adhesive here. And then I used a blending brush and the Moody Mauve ink, and I blended it all over and colored it to make it a different color so it stands out. And then I cut out some of the flowers from the paper. Really pretty. It has all of these different arrangements of flowers that you can cut out. So like this one, and then, you know, here's another one of this one, and another one of this one, and one of this one, and one of the, and then there's like smaller ones, like daisy-like ones. So lots of flowers that you can cut out. And then I just stamped the congratulations. So I just used the marker, the Moody Mauve marker right here. Thank you, Jan. Hey, Joan. Thanks for joining us. And I just colored congratulations. And so I stamped that on there. So then I can use that for, you know, I can use it for a wedding. I can use it for an anniversary. I can, you know, it's more versatile. And then instead of the gems that came with it, I used the, and where did they go? The other foiled gems. La, la, la. They'll show up. I keep losing things. Nope, nope, nope. Even though I have like all these bins to help me keep stuff in order. Oh, they're right in front of me as always. Okay, so these guys, these are the iridescent foil gems. And I thought those would be really pretty on here, so I added those. And then I also just was experimenting, and I did a couple of other I did this card. So I used the gold foil and wreath, and I cut those out. And then I colored the stamp with the markers, you know how I like to do that. And then colored them with the blends in Moody Mauve and Pretty Peacock to keep the color theme going here. And I need to add some gems. I'm adding gems to everything because these gems are so pretty. Gotta add some gems. So pretty. There we go. Can even put them in here. That would look pretty. But I already did it out there, so there we go. That looks better. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you a couple of other tricks that we can do here. So like I said, I cut all these out, and now I have double the cards, right? And then I just went ahead and colored this whole thing with Moody Mauve and layered it on a Moody Mauve layer. Woo! Now I'm gonna add a little Moody Mauve. Is that the right color? Am I saying the right thing? Yeah, I am. Okay, because sometimes I say the wrong color because it's a something from before. Okay, anyway, so Moody Mauve card, and this is one of the deckled circles. And shout out to Connie Campfield, who's helping me today with the item descriptions and numbers, so that if you want to recreate any of this, you can order this. Okay, so now I have that. I was kind of debating if I should go smaller. I kind of like the oversized, so we're going to stick with the oversized. Okay, so I did that. And then the next thing I did was I colored again the stamp with Moody Mauve and Pretty Peacock. And I have a dimensional on here already because I was experimenting and I didn't like the experiment. So now I'm going to make this better. So I just put some adhesive over the dimensional and it's good to go again, right? So I'm going to put this up here or down here. Let's do it down here, okay? And then I already stamped and colored this leaf, and I had a dimensional on it, but I'm gonna do 2 dimensionals. So I'm gonna put more adhesive on this one. And then since it doesn't really, it only goes, you know, that way. So I think it looks weird. I think that looks weird. I don't like it. So I just did some mirror stamping to get this one. So I'm going to show you that real quick if you're not familiar with it. So we have our leaf and we have our Pretty Peacock, and we just basically ink it up. And then I've got a couple of scrap pieces of paper here. And then we use the silicone mat here. This is perfect. And ink really well, and make sure you stamp straight down and come straight up, no wiggling. And then we're just going to put the cardstock right on top, and we're just going to rub all of that ink off. Sorry if the table is shaking. And we're going to lift it up, and there's our reverse image. So cool. So if you need like the other side of something, or you want it to be reversed, you can just use your silicone mat and stamp it on there and then stamp it here. So I'm gonna color this one with the blends markers. Just make sure I get a little sheet of paper here because it does go through the paper. Voila. And this is my little crystal light holder. I think I've showed this to you before, but this is perfect for holding like the blends and markers that I'm using for a project. So save your crystal light holders. So this is light. So I'm going to start with the dark, and I'm just going to do like little dots of dark at the beginning of the leaves. And then I'll just carry that through with the light marker. So it looks not multi, but like ombre. You have different shades of the color. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, and then it looks so pretty. Yes, the reverse tip. It's very helpful. I'm going to use the other side. Okay. So we'll just color this in. I might have to use the other side because this one doesn't look like it has a lot of juice. Oh, and then the next trick. I forgot to tell you. The next trick. It's very important. Where did I put that paper? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now you're like, oh, I don't want to fussy cut this. So you just use the dies, but you have to be tricky and you have to use it backwards. So basically you flip your paper over, you hold it up to some light. You know, I've got light everywhere here. You put the die where it needs to go for the light, and then you just like tape it on or whatever and run it through and it will cut it for you. Isn't that cool? So then you don't have to fussy cut either. You can have your reverse image and your cake too. And no fussy cutting too. Okay, so I'm going to finish coloring this so I can slap it on the card. Yep, and you kind of know your blends are getting a little bit dry when they're squeaky. You can hear them and they're a little bit squeaky. So let's see, this side, ooh, yeah, this side's got way more. So let's just add some of that so it looks more blended. It's funny because sometimes the brush tip will have more ink or be juicier than the other side or vice versa. So if you're not liking you know, what you're seeing with one side, you can just switch it to the other side. Okay, that looks better. Just gonna kind of blend a little bit more. More blending. Okay, so now I can stick some dimensionals on this one. And now it will look wonderful going the other way. It's gonna look awesome. Yeah, that looks so much better, doesn't it? It looks so much better than that. That looks like wah, wah, wah. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, we're gonna do a sentiment. So I am gonna do one of these sentiments. Okay, which one should I do? So I will make this like a wedding card or something. Forever and always, or wishing you a lifetime. That's kind of a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, that's too much. How about forever and always? Yeah, that one looks nice. Okay, should I do, I think I should do Pretty Peacock. And I think I'm gonna, of course I'm gonna embellish some more. So I cut out a whole bunch of these gold leaves. So I might tuck them in the front or I don't know. What do you think? Should I put them in the front? The only thing is I can't do the other side. Okay, so bye-bye gold. Unless we cut it up. We could cut it up. And then that would, okay, we're gonna cut it up. See, there's more than one way to cut a leaf. Skin a cat, whatever. Okay. Yes, forever and always. Do-do-do. Oh, so pretty. Oh, love it. Okay. And then we're gonna cut this up so we can kind of get that round feeling. So I'm gonna cut right here, okay? And then that'll just be like a little bit to go tuck in here. And then this one, I'm going to cut this piece off right here. And I'm gonna trim that so the leaf looks nicer. And trim that off. And then I just have a little bit here. It is still curving the wrong way though. Stick it under here somewhere. That's not too bad. We can deal with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some glue on these guys. So I'm gonna use my silicone mat again so I don't get glue on my new surface. I got a new surface. What do you think of my new surface? Why didn't I like the old one? I don't know. I didn't like the old one. So I've been looking all over and I found one that I mostly like. I'm very picky. Are you very picky about certain things? Okay, so la. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna trim this a little bit more because I can still kind of see that little thing. I'm just gonna trim it off. It's just gonna be a little bit of gold peeking out on this side. Just like that much. And then this one is just this much right here. Okay, just add a touch of gold there. And then I want to add some of the designer series paper to this one. I think I'm gonna do the stripes. I don't know which way is up and which way is down, but instead of opening the flap right here, because this gets in the way and bothers me. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and that's sticky now. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'll fix that later. But I cut the top of it off, and then that way I just have easier access to whatever I need. So here's a couple pieces. So I'll trim one of these down, probably this one. And I think this is 4 inches. So we'll do 3 3/4, or we'll do 3 7/8. And then 2 3/4. So we'll do 2 5/8, just for a little texture or something, because it just looks so plain and boring. Okay, maybe I need to trim that a little. No, that one's good. Okay, so we'll do that side. And then, let's see here. Put this on to add some nice texture to this little card. Something behind it. And then we'll go ahead and put some adhesive on here, and then we will add with dimensionals, you know, and so, you know, you can have your husband write the little note here, and then you can write the big long message here. I want to be fun to stamp inside too. That would be pretty. I might do that. Okay, so let's do one at the top. And then we'll do 2 towards the bottom. And then this is so pretty. Should I put it in the middle or towards the, I want to put it towards the top. And there, oh no, I need gems. Necesito gems. Okay, so we're gonna do the pretty peacock, because it's so pretty. So I'm going to do 1 there, and I'm going to do 2 up here. Aha! So pretty. Okay, and let's see if I can add a bow. What do you guys think of the bow? Bow? I've been trying to add this bow everywhere, and I don't know if it works. Hey, Becky, thanks. Let me just see. I'm going to tuck it in here, kind of. And you guys tell me what you think of the bow. It's okay. Is it too much? Okay, tell me what you think of the bow. I'm gonna put that aside. All right, now, so that's something you can do with all of these cards. So whenever you have a card that has a pretty back, just cut them in half, and then you have double the cards. Because honestly, everybody throws away the envelopes. Like, you know, they don't really care about the envelopes, and they don't really care about the back of the card. So you have a lot of, you know, designs here you could use, and that would be really easy, quick element to just like put on there, like this card. To just slap it on there. Okay, so now we did that one, and I have this. Okay, now we're gonna fiddle-dee-dee with this one. So this is similar to this one that I have in my card class. And I originally did this one, but it just didn't have enough contrast. So I'm gonna try and still work with it and create some contrast here. So basically it's similar to the other one. So you, whoops, that's not the right piece that goes with that. But anyway, I cut that. Oh no, I cut this, and I used the blending brush again. So that's those, and then you could use these for like another card where you could do this, and then you could do that. Maybe that's what I should do. I should do one of these cards, because I have 2 of these and 2 of those, or I could do 2 of those. Okay, I might play with that too, because that's kind of fun to put on a card. But I thought, okay, maybe I'll add you know, a little piece in here, and this is similar. It opens like that, and then put a piece here. And then this is petal pink. I was thinking about using the petal pink but I don't know if it goes. Yeah, I'm deciding against that card because now I'm intrigued by this. Okay, so now let's see what should I do? Should I do the Moody Mauve or should I do this one? I'm thinking this one because I want to play with some colors. So the first one I'm gonna do here is I want to do petal pink. So I'm gonna make everything petal pink. So I've got my blending brush all ready. Petal pink. Okay, good. You like the bow? Yes, we like the bow. Is it good? Yay! Okay, so yeah, get lots of color on here and just brush off and then go for it. It really takes a few times to get the color on there. It's not like cardstock. It's like a smoother, shinier cardstock. This is my workout for the day. Okay. With all the glare, I can't tell. Does that look pink? Yeah, it looks pink. Yeah. Okay, we're pink. Yes, you totally need these cards in envelopes. So many things you can do with them, and they're so pretty, and they have gold on them. And then, since they're vanilla, you can make them any color you want. So this one is petal pink, okay? And now I'm gonna do this one too, because I want it to just be like a soft petal pink. And the best way to do that is with the blending brushes rather than the cardstock. And then these will coordinate nicely, I'm thinking, I'm hoping. Okay. All right. Okay. Yay, so we have our two petal pink pieces, and we're gonna layer that on some petal pink, but first I have to trim this one down because I can tell it's a little bit bigger. And look, there's my Moody Mauve one. Maybe I'll keep that and use that for something. Could do it the other way, but yeah. Okay, so more stuff. All right, so I'm gonna trim this down. So I want the point to be at 4. Wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna scoot it over a little bit. Just start with a little bit first. And then let's see, how do I measure that? Okay, that seems about right. And I want a little bit of a gap. Okay, so now let's see how this looks with the cardstock. Ugh, I don't think it looks good. All right, so where did my very vanilla cards go? Okay, I'm just gonna grab another one because I don't know where they went. So pardon me while I roll over here to my cardstock. I should get one of those other lapel. Oh no, I did do a whole bunch. I found them. Okay. I knew I had a whole bunch here. Okay, so we're gonna use one of those. And I'm just going to adhere these on. Let's see how it looks. So if I do that, and then just a little bit, I can move that away. Cool. Okay, I don't usually do like geometric cards, but since I have this left over from the other card, I think it will be fun to try this. And I do this on my silicone mat because I want the adhesive all the way to the tip, because I don't want the card to look like terrible if the tip, you know, gets flipped up or something. Okay, so we'll put this over here. Okay, I might have to get some of the adhesive off the edges here. You can use your adhesive remover that we used to sell, darn it, but you can find it on Amazon, and I have a link on my website. So if you go to my website and you go to shop, I have a list of my favorite things and tools that I get mainly on Amazon, and that I get a little bit of a commission for as an affiliate. So you can get these adhesive and the red liner tape and the magnets that I like to use for closures. Okay, so maybe that was too much adhesive on the edge, so I'm gonna be more careful. La, 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 la. But there's a whole bunch of things that I use from Amazon that have been very helpful in my card making and crafting. Okay, so there we go. And then we'll just get any more adhesive off the corners. Cool looking. Okay, so now we got to decide, are we going to do a circle or are we going to do a rectangle? They both look too small. Let's see. Is this one bigger? Yeah, it's bigger. I don't know. Let's see. What do you guys think about that? Does that look okay? And then I can add I know it's crazy, but I can add some of these blue flowers. So maybe I should layer that with blue, or Pretty Peacock. Why am I calling it blue? Pretty Peacock, you know? And then these ones, unfortunately, they just go the one way. So maybe you do two of them, or you do one of these, and then you do, I do have these. These can go the other way, because you can just like flip them over. So I could do that. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then maybe a little bit of gold. Okay, maybe. We'll think about that. Or I could do this one that I cut out. Elaine, yes. Thank you, Connie. Yes. So basically, I will show you. So the cards come with designs on the front and back. Like so. So basically what I do is I cut them down. So I cut this top off to be 5 1/4 tall, and then I cut these to each be 4 inches. And so then I get this. And so then you have double the fronts, and hence you get double the cards. Because honestly, you fold this card, that's pretty, you look at this side, you don't really, I don't pay much attention to the back. And I think it's kind of a waste. So whenever I get a card that has designs on both sides, like in a kit or in Paper Pumpkin, I cut it in half and immediately double the cards. And I don't mind too much that I don't have, you know, the fancy envelopes to go with it or whatever, because I can just use regular envelopes, because really I throw the envelopes away, right? You throw the envelopes away. I know you do. Okay, so I'm going to say no to that, and maybe I'm going to do this. Okay, Pretty Peacock. I'm not feeling it yet. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a while to get what I want. but I did cut some of these out, so this would be kind of fun. So there's two different pieces that you can cut out. So you could do like 1, 2, 3. And then there are these little flowers. And I cut them out of Moody Mauve, but you could do it out of the Petal Pink, and that would look cute. And this one has 2 on it. So you do 1, 2. And that one has 2 too. Okay, so each stem has 2 flowers on it. I just cut all these out. Okay, so that one goes there. This one goes here. So that's another idea that you could do. But yeah, no worries, Pam, because I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna cut this package down too. And this will be great for any kind of card, birthday cards, thank you cards, whatever cards. Because I'm really trying to keep up on, I keep running out of birthday and thank you cards. You guys have too many birthdays. No. But I like making, obviously I like making them. Okay, so, okay, I'm not liking that one either. Sorry. So I might use this on my Moody Mauve card. Let's see. La, la, la. Maybe we'll try this one. Have to cut that down. And then this. Meh. It's okay. But I thought the other one would be fun to do in, that might look better, in the Pretty Peacock. So you could do these in the Pretty Peacock, and then you could have, you know, your circle. Oh no, I'm gonna mess all this up. Like that. And then it will give some contrast to this. So let's try the Pretty Peacock and see what that is like, because I'm not feeling the other ones right now. Sometimes I have to walk away from designing something and come back, and then I'm able to think of something new or different to create. But yeah, the flowers and stems are very sweet. Okay, so Pretty Peacock, that's a darker color, so that's gonna look good. Oh, I love how it just like brings out the gold. And I like that you can get it dark. Dark right there. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Not pretty? Okay. So let's color this one too. Yeah, I just have a harder time with geometric cards because I'm more of a soft, rounded edges kind of person. Not so much the geometric shapes, but like I said, this looks really fun. And then, yeah, sometimes I wear gloves when I do this because my fingers get super inky. Okay, so that's that. And then I gotta trim this down again to 4. 4, wow, I didn't do, okay. Do that much. And then we'll put, ooh, that looks cool. Okay, so we could do that. And then put that on there, and then that looks really good. And another fun thing is if you cut out some more of these flowers, you know, and put them on there, that might look really pretty. So let's see what we got here. So I'm looking for the roses. I want more roses. These are all daisies. Okay. So, yeah. And then we can stamp a sentiment. What can we do? We could do the love you. Haven't done that. You know, love you. And then we could definitely use the ribbon on this one. It'd be kind of cool if the ribbon could go like that. Maybe it could. So you guys are observing my designing process here a little bit. I do talk to myself a little bit. But yeah, I kind of like that. That looks cool. What do you guys think? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna work on that one too. But I did want to show you one last thing that I did have. Here we go. So I've got this piece of Very Vanilla. I'm gonna think about this one a little bit, and when I finish those diagonal ones, I'll post them. But I'm just gonna do something really simple and easy, and I'm going to use this one and maybe this one. I didn't really, I think these are daisies in the set, but I love roses, so I always do roses. And then maybe some leaves. So I'm gonna create my own background designer series paper. And I'm gonna do this one in Pretty Peacock. And I'm just gonna kind of go around and turn my stamp different ways and try and like fit them. I might just use this one, looks like. Fit them into each other. And then maybe this side would be better, yeah. And then I think over here. And just some edges. And look how pretty that is. So you could do that with any of these stamps. So you could do that with the daisies. And what is this flower? Maybe it's like that. You could do it with these. Let's try it with the daisies, since I haven't done the daisies. Ooh, those are cool. I like them. Why have I not used them yet? They are fun. Okay, so you just keep going. This kind of started turning sideways, so let's make it go up and down up here a little bit. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that because now it's going to be hard to stamp in there. So you could just like put something on top there. But let me get a little bit more in here and a little bit here. And look how pretty that one is. What do you guys think? Thank you. Oh, good. Yeah, the daisies are pretty. I like the daisies. And then all you have to do is put these on your card. So I've got some card bases here. And look how pretty that looks. And then you've got nice card bases that you can use. And then you could do, you know, your circle, or you could do your square, you know, whatever you want to do. And then you could add, you know, some of these flowers. You could do the little flowers on either side, or just one, maybe just one, tuck it under. Yeah, just the two. And then if you wanted to have some, you know, gold leaves, you could stick the gold leaves in there. I think that's pretty. And then you could do the opposite side, the flip side for the pretty peacock. Yeah, I don't like that. So you could cut down the gold to do the other side. I think that's what I would do. Or you can do this one, because this one does go this way. No. So I'm just gonna fiddle with it. So there's another idea of some pretty cards you could do with this one. So I think I'm gonna make these birthday ones. So I want the happy birthday from the Circle Sayings. Here it is. And it's small. So we can fit it on a small block. And then I can just stamp the happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday. Yay! So simple, but hopefully pretty. Okay, let's see here. What else? Thank you. Yep. Cool. Okay, so just to recap, we did this card, and then these are the cards for my card kit this week. If you place a $35 order using this host code, you can email me and I will send you this Forever Love card kit. And super fun, even though, you know, it's like wedding style, but you can change it into anything you want. Thank yous and birthdays. It's still very pretty. The paper is pretty, the ribbon is pretty, the stamps are pretty, so it's a really pretty suite that you can make the prettiest cards with. The prettiest cards that you ever did see. Thanks, Pam. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm out of time. Next week, I'm going to be doing the Lighter Than Air suite, which is super fun, and I'm so excited because they're going to be interactive cards, because I always like to do interactive cards with balloons and, you know, those kinds of things. So hope you can join me for that next Tuesday at 4 p.m. And in the meantime, if you need anything or if I can help with anything, just call me or email me or text me and let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week and happy Chinese New Year, 新年快乐, and 恭喜发财. That's in Mandarin and Cantonese. And